Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die with a name, some die nameless. Give me that nigga.
Yeah. Wait, I'ma take a minute. I'm just getting to the cake. I ain't worried about the shape. Pussy niggas gon' hate. On the interstate, I'll get mine for it's too late. I don't need no running mates. Pussy niggas gon' hate. It's nothing to talk about. I keep a 30 on me. It's my bitch I don't walk without. I'll skin a nigga down, make him take a hike, tell him walk it out. Don't make me clap none, you can flatline, make you chalk you out. Bow. Bitch, I'm a man on these streets. I got.
Fuck it. Why? Thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Pure killer. No cap, no filler. Nigga, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer. No cap, no filler. Man, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer. Man, pure killer. No cap, no filler. Man, thug nigga. My role model was a drug dealer.
This real money, no PPP. Nigga, that AR shoot 223s. Hit a B10, that thing on freeze. Cash for the farms, I got the keys. Looking for Poppy, catch me in the breeze. Racks on the Birkin, I play with them G's. Thinking with Instagram, bitch, I'm a tease. She not a jack, she Vietnamese. I'm on fire, 500 degrees. Bag of that rust, we smoke out the pee. When they free gutter, he still got the.
Let me get your bars up, though. The world's number one source for battle rap. And all that, you know what I'm talking about? Aye, it was dark at the bottom where I started from. We ain't got a bag, then I got my bars up. Remember the paper tag, ayy, on that hot boy. This money keep me on forever like a lost boy. Ayy, I wrote up soon as I woke up. Get your bars up, don't come if you don't want none. Tell your bitch go buy some merch, nigga, it's merch. Have my nigga borrow you to death, just say the word.
Yeah, get your balls up media, man. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute.
Tell these niggas.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute. So, why am I live right now? Y'all know I got to talk my sports ish. Tonight was one of those nights. Tonight was one of those sports nights where it's like, I see some incredible things tonight. I see some things that kind of fucked up my bracket for my NBA playoffs bracket, definitely. But without further ado, man, welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. But I got somebody popping up. Who is this? Is this Snack King Cole?
What it do, my nigga? What it do, boy?
Yo.
What a day. I took an L today, but, you know, we going to talk basketball. We ain't talking hockey.
Hey, yo. Did you catch any of the games today?
Man, I kind of slightly caught some shit. I caught some clips. I seen what took them to overtime. And I know why your bracket fuck up. That's for sure. You ain't the only one.
Yo, I just want to say, Playoff Jimmy. Let me tell y'all a story about a guy, a young fella by the name of Playoff Jimmy, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets, a.k.a. I'm going to score 56, and then I'm a backdoor, close the series out, and score 42 and call game. Let me tell you
even before the 56, didn't he have like a 45 and like he's been killing this whole fucking series. It's stupid,
bro. What Jimmy is doing, Jimmy Butler right now, like this is what pisses me off about Jimmy. I'm gonna say this. He likes to, during the regular season, with all the talent, he likes to like cruise. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna go half speed. I'm gonna go 75%. But in the playoffs, my guy goes ham. What he did tonight, mixed with some teammates. I like what Kevin Love did. Bam was, you feel me? The little point guard they got was cool too. He had about 20.
Hey, listen, we know what it is. Respect to the team, but it's about buckets right now. You feel me?
Facts. With that being said, if you did not see this game, Snack King Cole, this game was amazing. Milwaukee was up by 16 points at the beginning of the third at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Damn.
They were up by 16. These guys came all the way back, and then Milwaukee was up by 2 points at the end of the fourth.
Yes, I seen the rest of this. I seen the layup in the overtime. That shit was nasty.
Bro. I forgot who it was that threw the lob from the out of bounds play, but they threw the lob. Jimmy went up. OT. He said, "What's up?"
I know somebody got a clip that you can play without getting crazy over here, man. Somebody got that shit somewhere.
Bro.
Cause that shit was stupid, bro. You got to see this shit.
Bro. The way that play went, shout out to Jay Lane, shout out to Cash. I see you as well. He says, Jimmy ain't getting no further. I don't know. They play the Knicks. The Knicks are good.
Hey, what's up with old boy though? Did he come back to the game? I seen that
he done.
He limped off.
He done. He might miss the first game or two of the next round, but we not even there yet. I'm still Jimmy Buckets is who we talking about at this very moment. So he sends them into overtime, and then from overtime on, he runs the show. And what was super crazy to me was he put so much pressure on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo went 10 of 24 or 25 from the free throw line, bro.
Nasty word.
Bro, he was nervous up there. He was looking nervous.
Now, do you think he came back too early? You think he was still real hurt?
So he might be hurt. To me, if you it's just like I say, if you're scared, go to church. If you're home, stay off the floor. I mean, if you're hurt, stay off the floor.
Well, he's a star. He got to be on the floor.
Exactly. So he decided to play. He actually had, I think he had like 28 and 18. Like he had his normal numbers. But that free throw line, though, when he had to go and with that pressure in overtime and in the fourth quarter, that boy could not hit anything. That boy he damn near built a whole apartment complex made of brick, bro.
Hey, and technically, didn't he also do the foul that pretty much put the game away? Nasty
word. With that being said, getting even deeper into the game, one person that disappeared to me was Drew Holiday. I feel like he shied away. He had a couple buckets, but that nigga disappeared, bro. Where was that nigga?
I saw the way Buckets was looking at him. Well, after he shot that, I think it was in overtime.
Yeah.
This nigga stared him down all the way to court. No tea for him. Look at the refs were even like, nigga, that nigga's on fire. What?
But this is because when they were up 16, he had a lot of shit to say to Jimmy.
I'm sure he did. That's what happened with us. I know we ain't talking about that right now, but you know I'm up here. So yeah, that's what happened with us. Yeah, watch your mouth. You feel me? Quit talking till it's over.
Hey, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, though. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations. Never got a chance to say. I told y'all was gonna win in 5. I knew it.
That's the fact, man. Shout out Anthony Edwards too, man. That man's gonna be a star, bro.
You can't be swinging chairs though, hitting people and getting lawsuits on.
Hey, but he young though, man. He young, man. This was a major loss, and he balled his ass off too. Them other niggas couldn't get it right. Cat was quiet as a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
that was out here 8 points, 10 points and shit. That's crazy.
That's what
the
niggas
back to bucket. I didn't know if he was done or not. I just, we did the same shit. Watch your mouth. Yeah, I don't even talk as a fan until the end of the game, my nigga.
Facts. Well, hey, for everybody that's falling in, appreciate everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch that are falling in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It's free. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. But getting back to Jimmy, man, with back-to-back performances like this and performances within the past 3 years in the playoffs, the way that he has played, do you put him up there with the LeBrons and the D Wades in Miami Heat history as far as clutch players in the playoffs?
I would put him up there, man. The playoffs made me a fan of Jimmy. I'm not gonna front that and his aggression and shit like that, man. I like that shit, man. So yeah, I always thought he showed up, man. He's gonna leave it all on the fucking floor. Like he's not gonna half-ass none of that shit. And you ain't ready. I bet you ain't ready.
That's a fact. I definitely, before this game, before they eliminated the Bucks, I was telling a lot of people that was one of the best games that I seen. Game 4 was one of the best individual performances I've ever seen. Period, especially down the stretch with the 56 points. But he did the same thing versus the Lakers, even though they lost a couple of years ago in the actual NBA Finals. That he got the team to, and then last year he got them to he got them to Game 7 versus the Boston Celtics, and he missed a game-winning shot. But the Game 6 prior to that, to get them to Game 7, he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable as well. So Jimmy Buckets, he's one of the greatest Miami. He got to be moved up to one of the greatest Miami Heat players to do it. Not the greatest. He ain't better. D Wade's still up there. D Wade's still number. But Jimmy in the playoff mode. Salute to Jimmy Buckets. Period. Put some respect on his name.
Big facts. Yeah, if you talking shit about Jimmy, I mean, the comments are kind of almost on point, except for the fact that old boy ain't with the Knicks. So I feel like that kind of opens it up a little bit. So he might be able to get past these guys too, man. He might still have a little bit left in him because they're still playing, aren't they?
Nah.
No, they advanced. They advanced. Yeah.
Yeah, they just advanced. Celtics in 6 against anyone. You can say, like, I'm not knocking the Celtics. Shout out to Mizzy. I mean, you feel me? I'm not. The Celtics are supposed to make it to what they supposed to.
They got to get past these Hawks first, man. These Hawks is giving them the business, but my nigga said it's cold in here. What?
I straight.
Yeah, they got to get past these Hawks first, man. Relax. Nigga, we talking second round already. My nigga, you still got games to play.
Shout out to the Celtics, but they got to make it to the next round.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You give a young nigga like that, man. My nigga said, they said, what do you think about them booing? He said, I like they booing because they ain't booing everybody. They booing me. It's a privilege. You feel me? Yes. That nigga's different, bro.
Season over tomorrow. I believe that the season could be over tomorrow, but like once again, when you give a young team like that type of confidence, because they were in Boston. From
the logo, I think he was right on top of the nigga's hat. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
And then they gonna have that crowd behind them, man. They might take it back to Boston. Boston could take it in Boston, but I think they might take this next game, bro.
Facts. So
they gonna have 2 chains out there and shit, nigga. Jermaine do crazy. Nigga, Usher gonna do halftime and shit, nigga. It's gonna be crazy, nigga. ATL shouting.
Facts. With that being said, shout out to the Miami Heat though, to beat the number 1 overall seed in the whole out of like in the NBA, which were the Milwaukee Bucks. I didn't expect them to do it. They fucked up my bracket. They fucked up a lot of people's brackets this year. I didn't even think that they were going to I thought they were going to lose in probably 5 or 6, but the upset is real. An 8th seed beating the number 1 seed, that doesn't happen too often.
I mean, I do have to asterisk that shit. Their number 1 player wasn't in the game, but I mean, at the same time, I give them the love. But I mean, let's not act like they beat the number 1 team in the NBA, respectfully.
They did actually, because they had a better record than y'all. No,
that's what I'm saying. They did not beat the number 1 because they didn't have their number 1 player on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They was the number 1 team. We was number 2. We'll take that.
Yeah, we still Hey, shout out to them. So another game that happened was not a good game, but I have to talk about this just to get past this subject with the Knicks and the Cavaliers. So I need everybody to put some respect on Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, if you don't know who he is, he's the starting point guard for the New York Knicks. And the thing that's crazy is everybody was all in their feelings when he went over to New York and New York gave him $120 million. Niggas was like, oh my God, that's horrible. Why they do that? Y'all see why they doing it now, huh? Y'all see. Put some respect on. Put some respect
man.
on Jalen
Hey,
Brunson.
niggas is sick right now, man. They said that boy Luka Doncic was over there watching the playoffs. Just sick, bro.
Yo,
Niggas
let me put
all
this.
bad.
I gotta put this in the chat. Nate, come over to if you free, come over to YouTube and hit the link. Nate, come over to the YouTube channel, hit the link and come up, bro. Because I know Nate knows his fucking sports, and if he's up right now, my nigga, watch these games. I know you watch these games, sir.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's pretty good, man. These Phoenix Suns, they top heavy. They got boobs, but they ain't got no ass. You feel me? Respectfully. So I feel like that's where we going. That's where we going. Win them games. You know what I mean? We might take them out in 4, respectfully.
Yeah. That's man, yo. That almost went over the head.
Man, them niggas, man. I was looking like these niggas and scored 46, one after the other. Like, Jesus Christ, domination, nigga. What the fuck is going on here?
Kevin Durant making Devin Booker look like he's the best player in the NBA right now.
And I hate the way this nigga just got this nigga be smiling. He look like an actor and shit, old high school high ass looking nigga, bro. This motherfucker High School Musical or whatever them niggas is playing basketball. And this nigga look like he about to go into a sing along in a minute.
Facts.
Just out there just shooting the ball everywhere. And he be having some good games with us. But we gonna see.
I don't even want to talk about the Suns because I'm so mad at I'm so mad at Kawhi Leonard right now. I know you got your knee issues, but the Clippers, do you know that every game was a close game until the last like 3 to 5 minutes of the game? And even in every game was close, with a whole bunch of role players mixed in with Russell Westbrook. Crazy, bro. Crazy. But Kawhi Leonard, oh my gosh, just give me my money. I just give me my $40 million a year and I'm going to sit my ass on the bench. Oh, my knee, I felt a little pinch in my knee. I can't play. Stop it.
Hey, I thought it was weird how they released what was wrong with them after they got eliminated. Like, why am I just now? Like, it don't even matter now.
And it seems like they never, bro. I'm about to get off topic, bro. I got to get back to these Knicks and Cavaliers. I can get started about a whole bunch of shit. This is how a nigga should have really been talking this whole playoff shit from the beginning. But anyways, we got us a special guest, one of my brethren, Young Nate. What's happening?
Yo, what's good?
I'm chilling, man.
My nigga Nate, what it do, my boy?
What's up? One thing about Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, right? I give Paul George a little bit of bail because at least we seen him get hurt on the court. We ain't never seen Kawhi Leonard be down on the court ever in his whole career. He just be coming up with phantom injuries. Like, oh, now he tore his meniscus. Okay, whatever. I heard his sister got life. Whatever. This motherfucker just don't want to play basketball, bruh.
Bro. Yo, as an actual coach, which you are, how frustrating is watching a professional player do the shit that he's been doing for the past 3 or 4 years, bro?
Man, I like Stephen A, and I don't really co-sign a lot of shit Stephen A say, but Stephen A said he the worst superstar in sports history. And I low-key agree with him, though. But it's hard to say that might be a little harsh because he has won some championships, and that shit he did in Toronto was superstar-esque. You know, like that shit. That's so like it's hard for me to say that, but like in the past, since the Toronto series, he is easily the worst superstar in the NBA.
I think he's scared.
Maybe
he's scared, man. This motherfucker went from a guy that was a role player that was getting rings in the Spurs, went to Toronto, did that shit, got that nice little money, and he got to man the fuck up. We got to see that shit.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine like Ty Lue got to be frustrated. You got Paul. If you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and Brody Westbrook play like he played, like you got a chance to really compete for the ship this year.
That's a fact.
I'm not saying they would have won it because, like, they would have had to run into some teams, but, like, they definitely would be contenders.
Yeah,
Well,
seeing Kawhi and Paul George on the sideline, bro, and Russell's keeping you in the fucking game. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a three-headed monster. That's nasty.
Brody was balling. I ain't gonna even dub you.
yo. So Nate, we gotta get straight. We gotta get straight to it. Tell me about because I know you've seen this game.
Yeah,
What Jimmy Buckets just did. Did you see this?
he's him. I watched the whole game. He is him.
Yo,
And I love the way he was talking shit to Drew
Drew
Holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's how you talk shit. You ain't got to go all extra and get technicals. That's how you talk shit right there. But the Bucks coach blew that shit.
Ooh, talk about it. What you think?
The Bucks coach blew that shit. First of all, going down the stretch, you keep isoing Giannis. Why? He can't make free throws. That fool missed 14 free throws. Why not isolate Middleton with a littler Gabe Vincent on him? They have to double. So then you play basketball, you swing the ball, you get an open shot or whatever. You get Giannis dunking it. But and if they foul Middleton, he's good on the line. Then at the end of regulation, I don't care, bro. I'm not taking Brooke Lopez out the game, bro. I need a rim protector. He took him out at the last second because they have 5 littles, which was Spoelstra's genius coaching because he knew he was going to do that. Now they're little. Jimmy Buckets gets the shot. But there was 0.5 seconds and the Bucks had a timeout.
Facts.
And they didn't use the timeout. You advance the ball. You got 0.5 seconds. You got a chance to have your own miracle shot. Why not call a timeout? You didn't even get a shot off. And then at the end of regulation, you had a timeout.
Facts.
And you didn't even get a shot off. You didn't even get a shot off, bro.
And 0.5 seconds is enough to catch and shoot.
Shoot, yeah. And you got Giannis throw it at the rim. He might tap that shit in. Yeah, bro. Like the Budenholzer blew that, bro. He blew that. I mean, no. Credit to Jimmy Butler. He took that. But there were some plays where the Bucks coach blew that, bro. He, in my opinion. But Jimmy Butler definitely. I knew he was. I knew they was going. He was really trying to win when he took the 3 when they were down 2 off the screen. Then he pulled up for the 3. I was like, oh, he trying to send their ass home tonight,
bro. When he missed that shot, I was like, oh, it's over with.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was like, oh, man, he better win in Miami.
Bro, tell me why. Like, why does Giannis look so scared when he's at the line during pressure moments?
Man, he looks. And then I noticed he always missed the first and then switched the second.
Facts.
Like he bricked the first. Like he ain't even get close on none of his first attempts.
Yes.
That's like nerves. Like, oh, I missed I'm up here and then I missed the first one. Now I got it. And then the second one is like.
That could have been his back.
Yeah, his back was hurting too.
Man, like I said, starting.
I ain't trying to throw him excuses, but I'm just trying to let that out there on the tape. You know what I mean? You got to remember that.
Kobe made 2 free throws with a torn Achilles.
Hey, niggas, that's why these niggas ain't Kobe, my nigga. That's why these niggas, nobody's Kobe. This nigga gonna just compare him to God.
My bad.
Yeah. He ain't no.
Say like BA did too, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, he should have manned the fuck up, respectfully. But you talking about Kobe, nigga?
Man, this dude Giannis had.
Didn't he walk off the court too like that?
He did walk off the court. This dude Giannis had 38 and 20 and missed like 14 free throws.
Bro,
that's wild.
Shaq said that sounds familiar.
That he went 10 for 24, I believe, from the free throw line.
That's terrible.
The most free throws they said that he's ever shot in the game.
Yeah.
And the thing that made it horrible is going back into the coaching, like you said. Why go to Giannis down the stretch?
I agree, bro.
Why go down? Like, you have him bringing the ball down court. You having him at the 3-point line, and he doesn't want to get fouled. That's obvious.
Yeah, so he's not going to drive. He's not going to drive.
Middleton had an actual really good game.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, he had 30.
He was balling,
and he was hitting his free throws.
Yeah, he's a career 90% free throw shooter.
why aren't you giving him the ball down the stretch?
Because that's the NBA, BA. They get stuck on these superstars, bruh.
It's crazy. That's
They get
crazy.
stuck on these superstars, and then another thing with his coaching was why was you kept having Lopez go under the screen and play drop coverage and let Jimmy Butler just like have his way, like you got to double the ball and make Jimmy give the ball up to Bam and get the ball out of his hands. You can't just let this dude come off a screen downhill and just get what, like, he's too good for that, bro.
And this is the same thing. This is the same thing he did in game 4. Far as coaching.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's hot.
Hot.
Yeah, he scores 56 for the game. Okay.
NBA, and not we gotta add, he's not only hot, he is got that killer instinct at the moment.
Facts. He wants this. And it's apparent.
You say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference when you're like, okay, like such and such is hot, but he ain't like got that killer instinct. He not only hot, he got killer in his eyes. And yeah.
Bro. Same thing in game 4. You let this dude go off. You don't try to. I would have blitzed the fuck out of him.
Yeah, make him pass the ball.
We sit in the corner. Every time he dribbled to a corner, because he like to go at the edges. You feel me, on the wings. That's where he get his money from. Yeah. Every time he goes, I'm sending a second defender at him.
Yeah,
somebody else gonna beat
that corner. Pushing them towards that corner.
Somebody else gonna beat us.
Yeah, and if he somehow beats the double team and scores a crazy bucket, all right, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But you got Giannis, Middleton, you got good Holiday. These is top-notch defenders, bro.
You think Holiday should have shut the fuck up and just played, because I don't know if you noticed Jimmy at the beginning of this game, like he had like a quiet 25.
Yeah, but you got to think of the dynamic of Holiday. He like one of 4 brothers that all made it to the league and shit. They talk shit. They're competitive. You know what I mean? They're not backing down from shit like that.
And he's on the number 1 team.
Yeah, and
so,
you know what I mean? Yeah, and he's won championships now, and he like, bro, he like Jimmy Butler's him, but he probably should have just left him alone after he started getting really, like, you know what I mean? Like, towards the start of the 4th quarter, he probably should have left him up. But low-key looked like he was, because they started putting Wes Matthews on Butler.
That's a fact. And and all of them got cooked because Butler still had 42. He still had 42 points, bro. Yeah. Imagine if Treehouse 2023 says, man, imagine if Jimmy and Rose could have made it work in Chicago. Shaking my head, missed opportunities. I mean, they were on their way to possibly making it happen, but somebody blew out their knee.
And I think Jimmy was too young at that time.
Yeah, he was very young. Yeah, he was extremely young at the time.
And Rose, he was like, I was like a Hemi in a CRX or something, bro. Like, he just blew out his whole body because he was so athletic.
Hey, just because he should have been taking out that motherfucking game, they are up by 15 points.
True.
With like 3 minutes to go in a playoff game.
Yeah.
And his coach keep him in there.
Yeah.
But speaking of coaches, we were talking about this game specifically before you got up here, Nate. The Knicks versus the Cavaliers. The Knicks pulled out the victory. They will be advancing to the next round to go against the Heat.
Hot take. I got the Knicks beating the Heat.
See, hey, that's a possibility too. That's what I was talking.
I low key got the Knicks coming out the East. I ain't even gonna front.
Oh, you think without Julius Randle?
I think they better without him.
I was just telling somebody that too, because they play the way that they play. He's like the black hole sometimes.
Yeah, and he's like a gift and a curse. Like, he could win us some games, but he could also lose you some games.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats to the
kind of like the boy Morant. Moet. Why am I saying this boy name? Like Ja, nigga.
Just say Ja. Anyways, Yeah, shouts out to the New York Knicks.
Back.
They haven't won a playoff game in I believe over a decade. And since they haven't won a playoff series, should I say, in over a decade, shout out to Jalen Brunson. I want to say this once
Back.
more. Jalen Brunson, people forget that Jalen Brunson won 2 college championships. One, he was on the bench as a freshman, but he was like the 6th man on that team. The second championship they won, he was the guy, and he was actual National Basketball Player of the Year. People forget this.
You know who I say he's like a new age version of, but probably better?
Who?
Clatino Mobley.
Coutinho was bigger though too.
Yeah, he was a little bigger, but like just the lefty, crafty baller, get you a bucket whenever, like could win big games for you. Didn't care about the moment because he's that dude. Like he reminds me a lot. He got a lot of them qualities to me, but he's probably better. Well, I don't know. Mobley was cold, bro.
See, he's a better passer. He's a much better passer than Mobley.
Yeah. And imagine if Mobley played in today's game where it's all ISO.
Yo,
like Mobley still kind of had to pass it to the big man.
Yeah, he still had Yao down. He still had to take care of Yao.
Like
down.
in his time was like we're gonna post up our posts. You know what I mean? Like it was still kind of that time where like as of now he don't gotta pass it to the post. I become the post. Like I become like. Bro, he would have been different in this day and age.
Yeah, and especially if he didn't have to share the ball with Stevie Franchise, which is another
right
too, because he had to take a backup role. Well, he started, but he couldn't be who he was 100% because of Yao and Steve.
When he was better than Stevie Francis.
Offensively, his bag was a lot deeper.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that shit, but growing up in Houston, I got to watch all of their games, and I used to be like, yo, shoot the ball, get him the ball. Nah, we gotta do crossover dribbles.
But Steve Francis was a walking highlight, though.
Yeah, he's an underrated. He was a superstar, an underrated superstar at that.
Another guy that if played in this time would be crazy because he could have just went for 50s on 50s on 50s. He wasn't allowed to do that back then.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. But getting back to the Knicks and Cavaliers, man, what is next for the Cavaliers? Because the Cavaliers, right? They actually had I think they had a successful season. I know they lost the first round to the Knicks, but I actually think that they had a really good season, and I think that they can build off, but they're missing something. What are the Cavaliers missing? Because Mitchell and Garland with Mobley and the other big dude down low, they got a squad, but what are they missing?
That's a good question. I don't necessarily know what they're missing. Maybe what they're missing is just a couple of years of experience. Because if you think about it, they got guards because Mitchell and LeVert and Darius Garland, they're all cold, bro. Let's not even like they got guards, and then the Mobley dude, if he could pan to something, you got Jared Allen, who's a good center in this league. Like I guess you just got to add maybe some shooting.
He says keep building and trade for Bronny. They might fuck around and do that just so they can get
then
LeBron.
They get LeBron. Yeah.
But I guarantee you, they get LeBron. LeBron ever go back to Cleveland? Donovan Mitchell gonna be pissed off. Darius Garland, they both gonna be mad as shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking farewell tour. They ain't gonna see the Rock.
Because I don't know if people remember when LeBron went back to the Cavs, they did an interview with Kyrie. Kyrie looked so mad. Kyrie looks so angry.
I believe it.
They want a chip on their behalf. They did want a chip. But so that what I believe that I think they need one more 3 and D type player.
True.
That's a wing, probably about anywhere between 6'5" to 6'8" ish, who can shoot the ball and defend very well. That's
Yeah.
what I believe. That's the only thing that they're missing.
Yeah,
Because
Jeremy Grant trying to get out of Portland.
oh, that would be an amazing fit. That
Hey,
would
Jeremy
be
Grant's a sneaker, bro. Like that guy,
Yeah.
I used to love him when he was on the Nuggets, man.
Yeah, that fool's cold. I
And
like
hated
him.
him when he was on the Blazers. Respectfully.
Yeah, I don't. At the beginning of the year, he was balling for us, and then I don't know. The whole season went to hell, so he just kind of faded into the shadows.
Hey, yo, I just want to say this too, Nate. I believe this is Dame's last season as a Blazer, bro.
I can't disagree. I'm not even mad at him.
I think this is his last. I've never heard him say
I,
they don't do this. And something's gonna have to happen. I've never heard him talk like that.
I don't even be saying shit or name dropping, but due to some current shit, I had just talked to him actually, and I had told him that I feel like this might be his last year, and then he said he's just hoping that they can put some pieces around him this summer, but he didn't say yes or no. But I already know, you know what I mean?
Because you know that they're not gonna put no pieces
around him. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know that.
I'll be surprised if we don't add like some big name players, which I don't see who or how we do it. I really don't with our cap space and just people not wanting to come to Portland. I don't see him doing it. I say he get I say he get traded before the season's over next year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Treehouse asks, where would Dame go though? Well, the only team that I'm hearing really is the Brooklyn Nets, because they have the pieces and they got these draft picks that they got.
I hear the Knicks. I hear the Knicks is looking at him too always. But what I did hear,
Yo Escobar, salute. I haven't seen that nigga in a minute. Salute.
on the low, I can see this happening though. I can see James Harden going somewhere else in free agency, and then Dame getting traded to Philly.
So, I know we're talking about sports tonight, so not too many people are trying to listen to our sports talk. But fuck y'all, get y'all bars up. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure y'all go over to Rap Alliance Management. Dope league. It's a dope league or whatnot. Dope battle rap events, virtual, in person. Make sure y'all check them out. Subscribe, like their stuff. If you into battle rap, I want to know about it. That's one of the best places for it as well. But getting back to the Cavs specifically. Shout out to the Cavs. Y'all will be all right. Y'all will be all right.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's a star. Y'all got you a star.
Yeah,
that's a fact, man. Like you said, it was successful, man. Like they made it to the playoffs without LeBron James, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
that was big.
So damn.
Now they got to learn how to win a playoff series.
So what's up with the so you saying that the Heat gonna beat the Knicks gonna beat the Heat? The Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
I feel like they're gonna beat the home court advantage. They got home court advantage too. You got to remember that. Yeah. But that don't really matter to Jimmy Butler, right?
Yeah. That's the only thing, bro.
I just think I don't know. I just think that Brunson, oh man, Julius Randle might hurt being out. He might hurt them. He did twist his ankle tonight, huh?
Yeah. He might miss a couple games because he re-aggravated it.
Yeah, but cause like who's gonna guard Jimmy Butler on the Knicks?
That's what I said. That shit opens that shit up. That's what I was saying. I said the Knicks at first show. I was like, okay, the Knicks are gonna get him. I said, wait a minute. Where the fuck is my honey mustard at? Bitch ass nigga.
Cause I know damn well they're not about to put RJ Barrett on him.
Bro, that's who they go. That's who they gonna put on him starting off. They're gonna put RJ Barrett on him, and it's gonna be barbecue chicken.
But like outside, like them dudes play great for the Heat, right? But like I feel like the Knicks supporting cast is better, bro.
Yeah. So,
I feel like the Mitchell Robinson dude is solid, bro. That dude be rim protecting. That dude had 11 offensive rebounds today. Like that dude be like he's solid.
yeah,
Like who do they got? Oh, Bam out of Bayou. I don't know. I'm not too high on
bro,
him. I guess
Struce is
could
nice.
could shoot the ball. Then you got the veteran Lowry. You got
Lowry.
the Gabe Vincent dude plays tough. He had a big three this game, a
They got
huge
a,
three.
they got a, Miami got a squad low key.
They do got a squad.
They
He's
just
still
little. They just
yeah,
little.
and you got Duncan Robinson. What happened to Tyler Hero? He's hurt,
Yeah, he broke his hand.
Broken hand.
and Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Victor. Yeah, he tore it. He done. His career is probably over with. Victor
Yeah,
career probably done. They
but
got
that's gonna be a hell of a series, bro.
yeah, you got Kevin Love too, who had a huge night tonight as well.
It's a big.
15, 15, and he had 15 points, 12 rebounds. He hit 5 threes.
Yeah, and they got Zeller too.
Zeller's gonna come
Stop
in and
it.
give you. He gonna come in and give you 10 minutes.
He
Gonna come in and give you 10
he
minutes.
look like I play against him in the city league.
Yeah, yo,
He looked
hey,
like the dude on Men in Black. Sugar water, sugar water.
hey, he hit a big bucket tonight. He had a big dunk.
He did slip, and when they all went to Butler, he's smart white boy with the slip play.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna blow the dunk though with his ugly ass.
Yo, shout out to the Miami Heat. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to the Knicks and the Cavs.
Hey,
What's
but
up?
the Bucks going out is good for BP's Nuggets. Now, if the Nuggets make it to the ship, they will have home court advantage no matter who they play.
Yeah,
That's fire.
Yeah, no matter who they play, they'll have home court advantage. Question is, can they get by the Suns? Oh man, I think if I had to bet my money, I'm putting my money on the Nuggets, bro.
yeah. I would put my money on the Nuggets too because the Clippers were super depleted and damn near won every fucking game.
And y'all at full strength right now, right? BP.
Yeah,
Very full.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's another thing, like the last couple of games, like especially the game yesterday, the closeout game, right?
yeah.
Like Kevin Durant didn't touch the ball like damn near once the last 8 minutes of the game. I was watching, and yeah, Booker had it going on and all that shit, but motherfuckers got defenders over there at the Nuggets. Like they got all them dudes. So like I think that in the clutch time of a game 6, they don't know how to work Kevin Durant into their offense, and I think it's gonna fuck them in the long run because the Nuggets, they run one of the best. They know their identity.
Bro, Jamal Murray looks like he's back.
Yeah, him versus Booker is gonna be a fun matchup to watch.
And this is the thing
Hey, it always is though. It always is. The defenders is what's going to be the problem. I mean the go ahead for us because we played them good, but it was just too much firepower for us, man. But we got Bruce Brown and KCP over there, man.
Phoenix didn't have to guard nobody, bro. Phoenix didn't have to guard nobody.
Yeah, because you guys are probably gonna put number 50 on KD, right?
Oh, jeez.
AG.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon. Yeah, that's a good matchup for him though, because he can defend. He can defend the 1 through the 4.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he can make stuff. He can make stuff a little tough for KD. I mean, KD gonna get his buckets. It's KD. You know what I mean? Like it's KD. What you want is you want Chris Paul dribbling all over the place, taking shots, and you'll definitely win at the end if that's the case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can get Chris Paul to be the dude at the end that's waving the screen away and shit at the top of the key, you're in a good place, BP. You're in a good place.
Yo.
Yeah, and I know BA was just talking about this, man, but I think Jamal's gonna hit another level this next round.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
he's cold.
I think what's gonna happen with the whole squad, bro, we're gonna just be like, bro, it's time to go.
Well,
this boy Michael Porter's been having a couple bad games, man. He'll come through in the clutch, but he's been having overall some bad games. If he gets to shooting,
bro.
What I didn't realize about Jamal Murray, like until I really sat down and watched his games, is like that fool get to the rack too.
Yeah, he
Like
does.
he's not just a jump shooter. Like that fool gets to the rack. Like he got
Yeah.
like 3-level scoring. Like he can shoot the three, he gets middies, and he gets to the cup and to the foul line. Like that fool's. I forgot. I think I forgot how great that dude was because he was just injured. You know what I mean? I just remember him in the bubble going crazy.
Well, they're gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
And he was going crazy and before he got out of there, man. And just
yeah,
like you guys said about Derrick Rose, he didn't even have to be in that game right there.
Yeah,
bro.
and he was
I was
hurt
so mad
last
about that.
year. He wasn't in the playoffs last year, or did he come back like super hurt? Or
Nah,
something?
No, he didn't play.
he wasn't
He didn't
in.
play.
Oh
He didn't
yeah,
play.
yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't play the last.
They had the rumors that he was coming, and I was like, bro, come on, get the fuck off the
I
bench, bro.
remember.
The last 2
but they
years he
never
hasn't played
showed
in the playoffs. But they are going to. The Phoenix Suns are going to have to defend the Nuggets. They're not going to be able to just sit back and be like, all right, we're bigger than this team, so we're just going to out rebound them. No,
bro, the Joker is gonna fucking make DeAndre Ayton look like a JV player, bro. I think that's probably the center that irks me more than any center in the league other than Nurkic.
Barbecue chicken, bro. Barbecue chicken.
Like the Joker's gonna put on a master class. Watch.
Yeah, like I said, barbecue chicken, bro. That's exactly what it's gonna be. And he gonna fuck around and foul out a couple games.
I think the series goes 6 or 7 just because of the firepower the Suns have. But like, I think I low key want to say Nuggets in 6, bro. Like to be real, because like I don't believe in the Suns, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
I've been telling people were like, "Oh my gosh, KD is going over to the Suns. It's gonna be a moment."
But
bro,
it looks good. It passes the eye test.
Hey, it looks really
on
good.
Paper,
Like
on paper, it do look.
This is where they run into problems. Is they have no depth.
Yeah, they traded.
They have
that's where we're gonna get them. And our bench has been balling too.
I was about to say the Nuggets might got the best bench in the league. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like you're gonna have KD, Booker, and Chris Paul logging in big minutes. You get to them game 6s and game 7s, God forbid shit go to overtime. Like, bro, you like I just think that with the lack of depth for the Suns and I don't think they can use KD like the Golden State did. Like Golden State was able to use them with 2 other superstars. I got Nuggets in 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna put it past. I'm not gonna put it past the Suns because down the stretch they have 2 players that can help them down the stretch. But I just don't believe in Devin Booker. I don't think he is him. Granted,
the Nuggets just got the Nuggets got the coldest like back cut game in the NBA. Like when Jokic gets the ball in the middle, like that number 50 he
sees everybody,
and the
bro.
boy
Like, you
from
can't.
Seattle, that cut baseline, that full Jokic. At the end of the game, he threw a dime. He lost the ball and he threw the dime to in the and1. Like that pass was just like, bro, how do you even see that?
That shit like that nigga was like the Warning movie, bro. He just threw it around niggas, bro. That shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, that was a dime. People didn't even realize how much of a dime that really was.
I don't believe in Chris Paul and I don't believe in Devin Booker.
Yeah, if they somehow win, it's gonna be on KD's back.
It has to be. It has to be. It has to. He's the only person. Like nobody is. Like he's the only proven winner on their team for real. Yeah, that actually got to play. Besides, old boy that came from.
Does Jamal Murray lock up? He got defense.
Yeah, he played.
Oh yeah, Jamal Murray got defense, bro. Yeah. Jamal Murray got defense. KCP got defense.
No, KCP
got
defense.
And
Bruce Brown. And Bruce Brown.
Man.
Yeah. Bruce Brown was in the what I tell you.
You know what I like to see, BP though, what in that series that I like to see Bones Highland was getting busy a little bit though for the Clippers.
I ain't never mad at Bones. I was kind of hoping we could play them. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that would have been dope. You know what I mean? Especially for a young cat like that. I like Bones.
But y'all better without him.
I actually, to tell you the truth, like Christian got some defense, I believe, man. But like he doesn't do nothing offensively.
Right.
He's just another person to pass the ball. Like Bones, like sometimes he was a little shaky, but sometimes that boy can get it cracking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that boy could have came through for us a couple times, but I don't know. The defense is good. The defense is good from Christian, and I think that was what we was lacking these last couple of playoffs. So
Yeah,
I know that was our main focus.
I think he fits y'all a little bit better. You know, nothing against Bones, but because y'all don't necessarily need another guy to score. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And plus, because Jamal goes out early in the first quarter and comes back out with the second unit.
Yeah.
So before we get even deeper into this Nuggets talk, which we see, this is shout out to Snack King Cole, because I was on another podcast the other day and we only talked about the Nuggets for like a minute and a half. So we got our Nuggets talk in. Shouts out to the Nuggets.
Hey, y'all got a great coach. That's another thing.
Facts, man. Shout out to him for breaking that record, man, with the most playoff wins. You know what I mean?
That's
we just doing big things out here. May 11th, y'all tune in, bro. Jokic, MVP, 3 times.
He won it, or they haven't announced it yet?
He's a finalist.
Nah, they're gonna announce it on the 11th.
Yeah, he's one of the top 3 finalists.
I hope he gets it, because Embiid don't get that shit. Oh man, he gonna be crying up there at the podium and shit.
I can see it though, nigga. That ugly ass cry he had, nigga. That
yeah, bro, he gonna be crying like Kawhi made that shot again. Like Kawhi made that shot.
He cried like he just got cheated on, boy. Like, god damn.
Hey, that's passion. It's passion.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. But that was a loss, right? That was a loss when he was crying like that. Like, oh,
yeah. And if they give it to Giannis, I'm gonna be mad as hell, bro.
Yeah.
I know it's a regular season award, but I'll be mad as hell, bro.
I think Giannis, but I think that Giannis and Jokic were Embiid was number 3 on my list. He had one game where he had like 40 points, and it was on live it was on national coverage.
Yeah, if you take it like that, you got the number 1 team out the West, the best player on that team that had crazy stats, and then you take the number 1 player on the best team in the East who had crazy stats, and then you just pick whatever one you like. It's really like the lesser of two or the better of two greats. You know what I mean?
Facts. Shout out to Embiid. Shout out to Embiid, because they probably gonna give it to him this year. I have a feeling they're gonna give it to him anyway.
But that could make sense, because I don't know. You take Giannis off the Bucks, they're still a solid team.
Bro,
you take
what? What do you mean? He was off of that shit and they lost twice.
Look, no. This is a regular season award though.
Regular season,
they would have won in the regular season.
You take.
They were winning without him in the regular season.
They did play without him for a little bit. And they play well.
They had a winning record without him.
In the playoffs, yes, you're right, BP. I totally agree with you. They sucked without him. I agree, 100%. But in the regular season, they played pretty good without him. If you take the Joker off the Nuggets, they're still a solid team, bro. They got pieces. They're not that, but they're still solid. You take Embiid off the Sixers, them fools suck.
That's a good point too. Even though I think Stephen A. Smith
Jokic off the Nuggets, and we're cool, but a lot of that offense runs through him, man.
I know, but if you
regular season, though, we talk about regular season.
I'm talking about regular season too.
If you take Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid off all 3 of those teams, and they played a round robin tournament, I got the Sixers losing both those games.
That's a fact. The Sixers definitely losing both of those games.
I got the Sixers losing both those games, man.
With James Harden.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that boy Embiid, he ducked that fade, though, so that's my issue, man. He ducked that fade. He all of a sudden got hurt when they came to Denver, and then he was back the next game. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, that like James Harden is like low-key up there with Kawhi.
Yes. Hey, let me stop, man. Yo,
don't worry, you're gonna see a lot of him next year. He's going back to Houston. Don't you worry about that.
That's a fact. That's crazy. The next game we got was the Lakers versus the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies ended up pulling the win out by 17, 116-99.
Let's
Dope game.
deep dive. Let's get into this.
Yes. So a highlight that I had was Desmond Bain.
Balling.
The last couple of games he's been balling, and
He the best midget I ever seen, bro. That fool got little T-Rex arms. He be killing.
he's shooting that thing, bro.
Like, hey, bro, that dude's cold. I remember I didn't know who he was. This is last year. I went to a game to Blazers versus Memphis, and I was mad because John Morant was a late scratch. He like didn't play late, and I was pissed. Me and my son who was watching the game, and Desmond Bain hit us for like 40. And I was like, who the hell is this? And then I started following him. I was like, nah, this dude's cold. He's cold. But last year, I did not know who he was until he gave us 40.
Yes. Well, him and John Morant today did their thing. LeBron.
They was tired. They old.
LeBron was looking super old. Anthony Davis, for once, had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Davis wasn't looking bad, man.
He was
yeah,
late.
LeBron,
He was
LeBron
game
was
time decision with a bruised cervix.
But is it like I had this debate the other day on another podcast in regards to LeBron, and I was telling a gentleman that I was shout out to Seven Mitchell Sports Podcast. If y'all don't know who Seven Mitchell is, type in Seven Mitchell. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Dope content.
I'll check him out.
But he's just he's a LeBron.
he's Laker biased like a motherfucker. Oh, LeBron, excuse me. Yeah,
he's LeBron biased. He's LeBron biased. And I kept telling them throughout the show, LeBron is cool. Like LeBron is one of the greatest to ever do it, hands down, no debate. But at this part of his career, they can't depend on him. Matter of fact,
not game in, game out.
Not I'm majority of the games in and game out. They can't because
they're in the playoffs and they've been able to depend on him 3 times. They just got to depend on him one more time.
Yeah, So I'm not gonna front. They depended on him once to do something crazy, and that was the last game. But the other couple of games, what's his name? Reeves,
the white boy.
AR-15.
And not just Reeves. Not just Reeves though. It was what's his name?
Elu had a good game the other day, didn't he?
Hachimura
had the game where Hachimura was
averaging 22 points a game off the bench.
And I told Rome this on the show. Y'all was there when I told him this. I said Dennis Schroeder is going to turn out to be a great pickup for y'all. And he was like, oh, I don't know, bro. But he's become a great pickup for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
when old boy gets going doing too much, what's his name? D'Angelo Russell. Then they come in with the steady hand of Schroeder. And he guards full court. He's an irritant. Like, you know what I mean? Like he does a lot for them. He does a lot. They rebuilt their team really well. And the Vanderbilt dude, he brings a lot too.
Yes. But getting back to LeBron though.
What do you expect though?
LeBron looked like he was very out of gas. And I don't know I guess people are still looking, they're still living off of him in like 2020, 2019, where he was like the last time we really seen him in his prime for real.
What was that, the bubble?
The bubble, yeah. People were looking from the bubble and prior. People are still looking at LeBron like, oh my gosh, he's still going to lead us to the promised land. I have a message for all the Lakers fans out there. A message for all the LeBron fans. He's not him anymore. He's not.
He's like high.
He's
like you take the M out, he's just like high.
No, he's just the H.
He's just the H?
He's just the H, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's just the Greek underlines on the shit. You got a charade.
That's crazy. And I'm not and I don't even like LeBron. You know that, BA, but I don't know. Oh man.
Yeah, you're empty bars if you keep LeBron slander. I'm not. That's the thing about it. People gotta understand.
It's not slander though.
Bro, I accepted this when Kobe came back from his Achilles tear. I had to accept this same shit. I
don't think it's slander. I think it's a fact.
Kobe was always the man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
left out with
but he
60.
slowed down though. Kobe, I when he came back in 20, because he got hurt in 2013, he took 2014 off and came back in 2015. When he came back in 2015, I seen how he was moving, bro.
Yeah. He looked shaky before he dropped that 60 on the way out.
The last 2 years, 2015 and
Yeah.
2016, his last 2 years, I seen how he was moving, how like he was how his fadeaway wasn't crisp. His
But the
feet,
difference is he was still him.
yeah, he still could do it. But I mean, it's very to me it was like
Kobe
something.
still smack. Hey, look, I get what you're saying because I kind of lightweight agree, but I'm in the middle right there. You know what I mean? Like
Me
I don't
too.
feel
Me
like
too.
I don't
I'm
I
in the
don't feel
middle.
like he's like I understand, but I don't agree, but I do agree. It's weird. You know what I mean? Because I don't
But
feel
is
like they should
this
depend on him every night. They can't do that. And then
DP?
sometimes he's very
Yeah.
pedestrian out there. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of the guys.
He was
Yeah, that-
But then
pedestrian.
sometimes he's like shit. LeBron James, nigga, they crowned this nigga. Nigga, they was bad when he came in.
Yeah, they was
fucking
bad with
locker
him in the locker room. They was bad.
Yeah,
Grown man was making bad sounds, nigga.
they had.
But
I
do you
mean,
think
This nigga's still the GOAT, bro?
but do you think we're using his past greatness against him a little bit? Because he is 30 in his 20th year.
that's what I'm.
Nigga, we watched him grow up.
This is what I'm saying. A lot of people are still looking at him as he's still that guy that's going to lead us to a championship.
Yeah,
And
yeah. The
I
only
feel like he
way-
kind of is.
Nah,
I
Anthony
don't-
Davis got to do it.
Exactly, Anthony Davis and the role and the role players.
And the role players.
Man, they gotta be role players and help out the king. He needs help. He can't go out there and just beat niggas up, but he can
They've
still
been
jump
helping
them.
him. They've been helping him.
And look where they got. They went from the back of the bus, nigga, to driving this bitch almost.
Yeah,
Niggas is talking about them in the fucking. What if them in Miami getting the finals, bro?
That would be
stupid.
crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck around and win a championship if that happens.
Or LA
Niggas
or
both
LA
play-in teams
or
that lost the first game, nigga.
Oh,
Go to
true.
the finals. That
True.
shit would be stupid.
True. Who do you think wins that series though? Memphis or LA?
I at this point, honestly, I do not know. I if I had to go with somebody, I would go with LA. LA probably is gonna win in
LA.
Yeah, they're probably gonna win this next this next game in LA.
Yeah, because they're gonna put LeBron in that hyperbaric chamber.
But this is what I'm gonna say though.
He in there right now.
Yeah, he in that chamber right as we speak.
If LA fuck around and lose this next game though,
It's over.
yeah, it's over with.
If it goes to Game 7, I would bet the house on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, but I think that they're gonna win. Like the one thing that I noticed about the Grizzlies is a lot of their role players, and not even their role players, but the players that they have missing, which are the two big men who contributed to their success this season, but are no longer playing. They are a much smaller team.
Yeah,
and they don't play well. They They just don't play well in LA.
yeah. Good thing about that is if they win and go see the Warriors, the Warriors little too.
Yeah. I don't think anybody wants to see.
Shoot them out the house.
I don't think nobody want to see the Warriors right now.
They're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to. Whoever wins the game. I mean, whoever wins the series. But
yeah, Ja can go in there and do backflips and act like he in slam ball all he want to, man. Them Splash Brothers gonna fuck them boys up.
Hey.
And Green gonna let them feel it real quick. Hold on, little nigga.
And two things. It was almost like the Lakers almost let them win tonight to get their legs back to play Game 6. And number two, Dylan Brooks is going to have a tough time if they end up playing the Warriors because now he got to deal with Draymond. And he already, LeBron punked him, bro. Regardless of how the series ends or, LeBron won that battle. It's over with for him. He's quiet. He ain't made no shots.
Trap New York stand up. Facts.
He's not even the same person.
Yeah, man. And nobody's giving him credit for that shit because in the real world, nigga, what are you doing talking to this nigga like?
No, I would have had more respect for him if he really just kept talking shit, even when they were losing and even when he wasn't shooting good. Because at least we could just be like, oh boy, delusional. He just be talking shit. Now we look like, oh, he's a pussy though.
Yo.
Yeah, man, and that little nut punch, which I think BA doesn't agree with it. He thinks it was really like a try to steal, but I thought
if you know basketball, you know it wasn't. You know he didn't try to do that shit on purpose. If you know basketball,
man,
I don't.
apparently the niggas that know basketball kicked them the fuck out of there. So I think I'm not.
No, them
I'm not too crazy.
Them refs don't know basketball,
bro. The LeBron, I keep same thing. I just
LeBron faked that, bro.
Hey, bro, LeBron, it was a good move by LeBron. He anticipated LeBron crossing the ball over in front of him. Matter of fact, he crossed the ball over. He went behind his back. When he went behind, right before he even went behind his back, right?
His dig hand.
Exactly. He stuck his dig hand in thinking that he was going to get in front of LeBron.
That's why his hand was kind of backwards.
Exactly. If he was really trying to punch him, bro, he wasn't trying to punch that boy.
I thought that was a weak ejection, and I don't like Dylan Brooks at all.
That was a flagrant one.
It wasn't as bad as James Harden's though.
James
Harden's was a terrible. That was the worst ejection I've ever seen, maybe.
Bro, James Harden. Salute to James Harden. That's all I got to say. I'll see you in the Rockets uniform next year.
Yeah, but nah, Dylan Brooks got deflated, bro.
Hey, Dylan Brooks was, man, going to them Warriors. All them niggas hate him, nigga. All them niggas, bro. They're taking penalties for that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna get
about New York.
They're gonna give him the blues if they gotta play the Warriors, bro. They are gonna give that man the blues.
So speaking, so what are we doing? So what are we doing with the Grizzlies if they end up winning? If they end up losing in LA Game 6 and have to go home, what are we doing with them going into next season?
All right, you get rid of Dylan Brooks and you just try to stay healthy.
Yeah, because they got two guys out now that they could really be using.
They have Clarkson and Adams over. You agree, BP?
Yeah, man. I'm up there with you right there, man, because they're right there in them games.
They probably they fuck around and sweep. They probably fuck around and sweep.
Because
it would be pretty bad.
Yeah, Steven Adams is one of their leaders too. A lot of people don't know that about. Like he's one of their leaders. You got him, and then Clark is just an all around. He gets buckets, block shots. He do everything. You know what I mean?
He's that energy guy.
Yeah, like that's too tough. Like if they could have just stayed healthy, I feel like they beat the Lakers and give the Warriors a run for their money, and they would have to just try to beat the Splash Brothers, you know?
So let's flip the script. What if the Lakers end up losing this 3-1 lead, 3-2 lead, should I say, and they end up taking it to Game 7, and the Grizzlies pull out that win and move forward? What are we doing with LA?
You throw the house at the Blazers and try to get Day.
Oh. Yeah, they don't got the draft picks. The Blazers need draft picks.
Yeah, we want draft. We need draft picks.
Yeah, y'all need draft picks. Y'all not trying to just trade straight
but
up.
That's how you get a third team involved.
Yeah, that too.
You get a third team and a fourth team involved, and that's where you get your draft picks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man,
so it's probably gonna be
you keep Reeves, right? You keep Reeves, and
Reeves a free agent next year too.
He re-signing though.
This summer.
You never know because he might go get the bag.
This summer,
the bag's gonna be out there for him for sure.
Yeah, I was like, he gonna stay.
But I feel like if the Lakers can be around that bag, he'll stay.
Do you think they're gonna give him $100 million? Because that's who the next team. The next team's gonna give him $100 million.
Yeah, like the fucking Hornets or some shit like that.
Yeah, somebody's gonna give him $100 million.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Hey, where that?
Yeah, facts. But wherever he go, he got that nigga can play, bro. That nigga
Nah,
can,
he can go. He
that
can
nigga
go.
Yeah, I like
bro.
it. I like his energy too, man. I like
The
that.
the reason why I like him and I think he might go far is because like at the beginning of the year, he ain't really have no handles. Like he could dribble a little bit, but now throughout the year, he's developed handles. So like I think like he'll keep elevating his game is what I think about him. Like I think he looks at the game like how can I elevate my game to best fit the NBA now? And I think he'll continue to do that. That kid got a bright future. I believe that 5, 6 years, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the coldest white boy in the league from America."
I, yeah, I agree. My favorite attribute of his is his demeanor.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't get too high, he doesn't get too low. Like he's like here, like he'll hit a shot, you'll see him be like, yeah, but then he'll get back to like he'll get back to locking in.
yeah,
And one thing about him too that I noticed throughout this whole season, especially the second half of the season, this guy hits timely buckets.
yeah. He's a big time player.
Big time moments, he rises to the occasions, and this is just his second year.
Yeah,
The second year of playing, should I say? Because this is
yeah,
second year of playing.
yeah.
So somebody's gonna throw a bag, and hopefully the Lakers match that because he
You
was a restricted free agent.
you noticed BP probably know he been a basketball fan for a long time. It's just certain guys that you just know like they're big time players. Like they're gonna hit big shots. They're gonna do big things in big moments because they're just that type of player. And Reeves gives me those vibes. You know what I mean?
So these are the vibes that Jimmy Butler used to give me when he played for Chicago, and he used to have them spurts when Derrick Rose got hurt, and he had to actually step up with Luau Dang in them to really hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is yeah. He give me those type vibes where he can, in 2 or 3 years, he might be like he's gonna be an all-star. He's gonna be like an all. He fuck around next year and go to a team and be an all-star, but within the next 2 or 3 years, he's gonna be a perennial all-star if he doesn't get hurt.
Like Jimmy Butler, when it's all said and done, he gonna be a very unique superstar. Like how he went to a lot of teams and got a bad rap a lot of times, but like I think we're seeing that it wasn't him, it was these dudes he was playing with. Embiid's a sucker, Carl Anthony Towns a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Rose got hurt, that probably would have worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But now he got with these dudes in Miami, and they with the shits with him. And now he took them to the ship and lost, and now he just took out the number 1 seed through the play-in.
bro. And he was 2 inches, like
Hey,
about an inch and a half away from taking him to the finals last year.
last year, yeah, and he hit Rachel Nichols in the bubble.
Facts, legendary.
Legendary.
Legendary. Who like no one hits fucking Rachel Nichols, no one, but
Yeah,
not Jimmy
and I'm
Butler.
not giving him props because like she's bad or anything, but like
It's Rachel Nichols though.
and you're in the bubble, so she's in
Yeah.
there
And you're in
with
the
you.
bubble, man.
She
Hey, that
couldn't
was
leave
fire.
the bubble. She couldn't leave the bubble, so she was in there with thousands of men, and Jimmy Butler was the one that did it.
Talking about I'm dribbling the basketball, come back later.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm an NBA player dribbling the basketball in a fancy Disney hotel room, loud as shit. Get the fuck out of here.
that shit is funny. That shit is funny.
Yo, last game of the day, Golden State versus Sacramento. Good game. Good game. Both teams played crazy. But of course, experience outdoes rookies and beginners. I want to call them beginners, but I want to call them rookies too. But the experience did what it did, and Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, who missed I don't know how many games, he came back. He's come back like he's never left. You feel me? Steph Curry, Jordan Poole is still like this, like he's always been.
Always.
But, and Kevon Looney
is a beast.
another 20 rebound game.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing with this series? Are the Warriors going to pull it out game 6 and just be like, all right, next
It's
round?
over with. Game 6 is over. Oracle. They're not
Hey,
doing
yeah.
it.
What is Fox still hurt?
I mean, he had 30 tonight?
What up, Queen? I see you, Shiny J.
Them fools is cold though. The Kings, bro, I can't even front on you, bro.
Bro, they are just young. They're just young.
Yeah, bro. But they have some great pieces. If they can keep that core together and like the next 3, 4, 5 years, they're gonna be tough.
And people wonder why I used to talk so crazy. Like back in the day, I used to talk so crazy about Harrison Barnes. Y'all see why I was talking crazy about
He gotta go.
This is why they got rid of Harrison Barnes in the first place. They didn't want to pay him because what happened? People always talk about, Draymond Green lost the championship because he kicked
Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes was a no
championship.
Both finals though. Finals, even the one that they won.
He couldn't make a shot. They were leaving him wide open. He couldn't make a shot, bro. He couldn't make a shot. I thought it was so funny at the end of the game when Curry was dribbling the ball around like freaking a globetrotter, and then he laid the ball up on Harrison Barnes, and then just the look on Harrison Barnes' face, I was like, that was funny to me because it was like, yeah, bro, that's why we got rid of your ass, bro. That's why we brought in Wiggins because he's a major upgrade.
Hey, I thought that shit when what Harrison Barnes had that last shot in like a couple of games ago,
and he missed it.
Yeah, that's why we got rid of your ass.
Facts. You know that's what they said in the locker room. That's why we got rid of his ass.
They didn't even make it to the locker room yet. They were like, see?
Yeah, they was all shaking Wiggins' hands like, yeah, bro, that's why we got you instead of him.
Bro, you helped start this franchise. You helped start this franchise, this dynasty. You were the starting small forward, the starting 3 guard. But what happened? LeBron came in there. I know what happened too. Yo, I know what happened. LeBron came up in there. LeBron got you shook. LeBron got you shook both years. People wonder why LeBron was averaging like 38, 7, and 9. That was Harrison Barnes was getting all of that work.
I also believe that when some players win a championship, then they keep pushing to see the next level and the next level. Because he was good at first. And then once he won the championship, it's almost like he got complacent and like, oh, I got a ring now and I'm on the Splash Brothers. So I don't really got to get better. I just got to show up.
Bro, the very first championship that they won, he played horrible that whole playoffs. The very first championship run that they had.
Yeah, but when he first came, he was doing all right with them. He was doing good. Like he was he was young, but he was a good young piece. Like you seen the potential in Harrison Barnes at the beginning of his career, like his first year or two. Then he just fell the fuck off. Like in a matter of like a year, he became went from an okay, like we see what potential to like we got to get him out of here as quick as possible.
They got LeBron and J.R. Smith looking at you like, shoot it. You're wide open.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shoot it. Missing every fucking thing. Averaging fucking shooting 20-something% from the field and averaging like 8 points a game.
Yeah, if they can bring in a different vet instead of him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that the Kings, but I really think the Kings' future is bright though.
Bro, they remind me of the Warriors. The young energy, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They get buckets. And then they're the second best 3-point shooting team in the NBA. You feel me? Because Herder
is cold.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know what he's shooting horrible this series.
Now, the game 1 he shot good and then he just fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like with Fox and Monk, like that's a cold backcourt.
Bro, Monk can light your ass up for 40 in a hurry.
Yeah.
If he get in a rhythm.
Yeah. And then Sabonis is like he's cold, bro.
But that nigga's MIA though. He been MIA, man.
Yeah,
He
he.
been hey,
I mean, he's going against two really great defenders, and Draymond and Looney.
but what they've done to Sabonis is they've like exposed him.
He can't shoot.
Bro, they have exposed, and it ain't even the shoot part. It's the if we take him away from his comfort zone of actually being a playmaker, then he's not going to have any type of momentum or any type of drive or fortitude to just put his head down and go score. He not that.
What's crazy to me is like he when I watch him shoot free throws, like he shoots a decent free throw. Like it looks good. It's like, but then like he won't shoot a free throw line jump shot.
And that's the thing about it. When he was in Indiana, that she was shooting that thing in Indiana, bro.
Like why you not like they're literally at the half circle in the key when he got the ball at the free throw line, bro.
Wasn't he all NBA this year?
I think he made the All-Star game.
Nah, I'm talking about. Wasn't he third team All NBA? I gotta check that.
He might have been. He had a great regular season.
Because they had him. I know they put Giannis and Jokic first team. And they put Embiid second team, and the third team. I think they put him as third team as far as centers.
Like I low-key might even go out on a limb and say, going into next year, De'Aaron Fox is a top 5 point guard in this league.
So this is my thing about De'Aaron Fox. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox. He represents Houston, Texas, too, by the way. So salute to him. But De'Aaron Fox, I just need him to. He gets into the modes where he doesn't know, like, and I think this is something that he's gonna have to work on in transition as a leader. He doesn't know when he wants to score. He doesn't try to score every single possession. And I think that's the difference between him and a Steph Curry per se. Steph is trying to score every possession, but he's so talented that
but he's willing to pass.
But he's willing to pass. De'Aaron Fox is still caught up, and I call it the Russell Westbrook syndrome, where you get into that mode and it's like, oh, should I shoot it right now? Or should I pass it? Should I? No.
He is a little indecisive. He do be indecisive.
To me, that's the only thing that takes away from him being that guy.
And when he gets indecisive, he sometimes tends to take bad shots after that. Like he'll take bad shots.
Like the game winner that he passed off to Harrison Barnes. He could have got that ball and beat that double team to a spot and pulled up. But he didn't. He fumbled the ball, he looked around, and then he passed it to the wing. And to me, that was crazy. But shout out to Nate. Nate looked like, look who's
I seen it. Right? I ain't mad at him, man. Damn.
Yo, Nate, you see?
I'm back.
You see who in the comment section? Oh
shit, Jimmy Butler is him.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I heard Jimmy Butler starting a new battle rap league where they're gonna battle on beats. They're gonna battle on beats.
Yeah, facts. They go battle on beats. And he looking for people in the Northwest. So shout out to Just, man. Shout out to Just.
Shout out to JUS. Yeah, shout out Just, man. It's mad love and respect coming from the panel, man.
And everybody up here, I'm sure everybody up here had Milwaukee winning this series before it started.
I mean, it was easy, man. It was an easy pick for me. I would have put money on it.
I didn't think that the Heat was going to win more than one game.
Facts.
I knew for sure they was getting one because I was like, Jimmy ain't going out like no sucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I was like, he's gonna get one, and shit.
Yeah, they only got one, right? Or did they get two?
Yeah, that's a fact. No, they got one.
They only got one, bro.
Yeah, it was a gentleman's sweep, nigga, from the play-in.
What did the Bucks do now, though?
Bro.
I mean, Giannis was out though, man. Hold on, man.
Man, bro, I don't care if Giannis was out or not, bro.
I'll tell you what they
They
need to
they
do.
wasn't they wasn't gonna they
They
I
need
don't
a
know,
new
Played
man.
2
coach.
It
games.
was a fifth.
He
They need
played
a new coach. They need
he
a new
played
coach.
he played 3 games. He played the very first game, got
He
hurt.
played the first quarter,
The
got
first
hurt,
quarter got hurt, missed the second game.
missed second and third game, came back not ready, still swole. You saw the way he was shooting today. It's free throws, tight in the back.
You think
They need to get that
that
nigga
was
another
his
shot.
You think that was his
I
back?
don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I ain't taking no credit away from Jimmy going crazy,
Yeah.
fucking every game. You know what I mean? Miami had some little injuries too, so you
I'm
know.
saying if that's the narrative, right? Say that it's like Giannis was hurt. If Giannis was fully in full strength, then they would have won the series and made a run at the championship. If that's the case, I think they just need to get a new coach then.
I think that's the issue to me of this whole ball. Like even without Giannis, they still should have been able to beat the Heat, bro. Even
I
without
agree.
Giannis, they still should have been able to beat the Heat. They were really good. They had a winning record without Giannis.
That is true. That is true. They was out there still working, bro. They got the number one without Giannis, I believe, right?
I bet you they beat the Heat without Giannis in the regular season.
Yeah. Matter of fact, they beat them. I think they only played one. It's either it might have 1 or 2 games they played without Giannis when they played the Heat, and they won. They beat the Heat all 4 times.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. Hey, but you can do that shit like we beat. I mean, it's different in these playoffs. We beat the Warriors every game last year, and they dog walked us in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that shit was disgusting, bro. I think I turned off a game.
But the Warriors are different though because what makes Steve Kerr an excellent coach is he switches up everything during playoff time.
And when you can shoot like that at any time, you get hot, you lose game.
Oh, this nigga, did you see like tonight, low key? The game was close. The game was close tonight, right?
Curry didn't shoot good he went 2 for 12 from 3.
But what you call it was on fire.
Clay was on fire.
But he was in foul trouble, so he couldn't go out. He couldn't.
And Draymond made a 3-pointer. Anytime he makes one, it's a big deal.
So if was a fifth, we all would be drunk. We definitely would be loaded like a motherfucker. But if Clay doesn't commit that third foul, this dude he scored 11 points. He scored like 8-9 straight points within like a minute, and he started catching flame. He fouled somebody on a back door, which he was about to score again.
Yeah, he pushed the dude.
Yeah, he pushed. He barely. It was a love tap.
It was a flop
because the momentum. His momentum was going the whole opposite way because he got faked out or whatnot that back door. Yeah. But if he does not go out, the Warriors probably go up by a dub. They probably go up by 20. That's how on fire he was. So it is what it is. I got the Warriors in 6-2. They're not going.
It sucks that one can be on fire and one can't. Like you gotta watch both these niggas, man. It is just don't let them both go off too.
I know. Then it's over.
That's the thing about it is this is the old, like they're older now. But when they were younger, they both like one to give you 25 and the other one to give you 30, 35.
Like I think the Kings give the Warriors a better series. I think the Warriors might beat the brakes off the Lakers.
Bro, I think the Warriors are going to go to
the Grizzlies.
I mean, my bad. The Grizzlies. My fault. The Grizzlies. Like I think the Grizzlies would do better against the Warriors than the Lakers.
The Lakers are going to get swept.
Because the Lakers just don't match up well against the Warriors.
Bro, they have like these roadblock moments. The Lakers, I want to say they beat themselves a lot. They'll be up by 10 or 15 points. And for some reason, they start going one-on-one. and then the offense gets stagnant. And next thing you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole hits I don't know how many 3-pointers, and they down by 10. So that's a lot of names that I just named, by the way. It's a lot
That
of
is a
fucking
lot of
people.
names. God damn. And when you down by 10, especially if you come back, you down by 10, nigga, that's easy money right there. To me as a fan, I'll be like, shit, it's 0-0 to me.
Bro.
Yeah.
The Milwaukee Bucks were up by 16 points, bro.
Yeah, for like the first 9 minutes of the quarter, they only made one shot.
Bro, 16 points. It's like, and then the refs, low key, were trying to give them that game. The refs were low key trying to extend that series.
That's a fact, because it's money.
Exactly. Got the free throw disparity was crazy.
Yeah.
They went to the free throw line the first half 26 times, and then in the second half they went like 18 times.
Like the foul they called on Lowry, they got overturned. Like you don't even, if you don't call that foul, the Heat got the ball.
Yo, it was a bunch of those. And then
the Bam Adebayo foul out was terrible call.
Bro, his last 2 fouls though that he got, that Giannis going in like a bowling ball, and he just got his hands up, and then Giannis will bump into him and throw something up.
But they bailed Jimmy Butler out on the baseline late too, though, and called a foul on a push out of bounds where I don't know about that one.
Hey, that was weird, bro.
Yeah.
I just watched the replay on that shit. I was like, wait a damn minute.
You know what we call that? We call it a makeup.
Yeah.
Because I when they blow the whistle, I was like, oh, he was out of bounds. Okay. I was like, what? He on the line?
Bro, you know how many times they were Middleton got fouled a few times where I'm like, that's not no fucking foul.
Yeah. These refs be terrible.
Bro, that's
a fact, man. All series they was chanting them refs you suck in both the towns and shit.
Yeah, the refs ain't been the best in these games.
Yeah, this playoff year, the refs have been horrible, bro. And then I know it's the NBA, but bro, I need them to call travel on these superstars, bro. I didn't see,
bro. Giannis was traveling all over the court today,
bro. Giannis travels a lot. LeBron James travels a lot. Anthony Davis fucking skips and he switches pivots all the fucking time.
Jaylen Brown travels more than anybody I've seen.
Jaylen Brown travels a lot, bro. A lot. I know these are superstars, but these niggas be traveling. They be like the travels be like blatant though.
Yeah.
Like you be like, didn't you see that?
Bro, Giannis got the ball on the baseline, took 2 dribbles to the baseline, picked up the ball, pump faked, went up and under, and took 2 more steps for the layup.
Bro, I seen that play. That was like the underhand layup scoop
on the baseline.
That was bro. What happened was he switched pivots, bro.
And then took 2 more steps on the baseline to lay the ball up.
NBA, I need y'all like
it's the basketball's cooked, bro.
Yeah, it's like in college, you gotta be so technical in college. You know, in college, you gotta make sure your feet right because they call that shit in college. But in the NBA, they let these motherfuckers do whatever they want to do, bro. These niggas be dribbling the ball past their shoulders and shit. Bro, I was watching, who was that? Jason Tatum yesterday. Jason Tatum kept carrying the fucking ball down the floor, bro. Trying to figure out, should I do a crossover? No wonder you got these motherfuckers falling on the ground and getting their ass crossed super bad because these niggas be carrying and palming the fucking ball.
Yeah, John Morant is horrible with that.
Oh, John Morant is horrible with that shit, bro.
Yeah, like he do it bad. He get away with a lot of shit.
You know how they teach us in basketball? You keep your hand and your palm over the basketball.
Over the ball, yeah.
These motherfuckers be having their palms like this, bro, with the ball in their hand, dribbling like this.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's crazy.
And they expect these young basketball players that want to make it to the NBA that can try to continue to try to be fucking what it is, try to be great.
Yeah,
Learning this shit, bro.
they
Learning this shit.
let these guys get away with a lot. I'll tell you
Bro,
that.
I was watching Steph Curry too. Steph Curry be palming the hell out that hole too. He be trying to in and out. That nigga be. I'm like, yo, you can't do that. But yes, you can.
Curry does it too a lot. Curry does it. I watched the play from somebody, DiVincenzo dribbling. He just picked the ball up, put the ball in the other hand, hesied him, then put the ball down again.
Oh, you see that shit when he went?
That it was at the buzzer.
The buzzer, yeah. Bro,
that was crazy.
I'm like, is somebody gonna call that? And everybody going crazy talking about, ooh, and I guess I was one of the only few people that was like, yo.
In real time, it looked funny. I was like, wait a minute. And then when they showed the replay, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. Because
was that a carry? Was it a double dribble or was it both?
Yeah, it was both.
Exactly, bro.
He carried, double dribbled, and traveled and made the shot and then made the highlights.
And he did that shit. How did somebody, DiVincenzo was like 6'4"?
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get from the fucking 3-point line to the basket, bro? Yo.
That was a crazy play. I was like, basketball is officially cooked, bro.
That nigga, and one more thing too. You know how people be like, yo, Giannis has like the longest stride in the NBA, man. He can get to a couple steps. Yeah, he be taking 3 or 4 steps. That's why he be getting that extra step to the basket to dunk on somebody.
Yeah, and he long legs don't need an extra step, and he be getting it. That should be crazy. Who you got? Boston winning that series tomorrow? You got them closing out, or you got Atlanta forcing Game 7?
Boston ain't gonna play with them. Boston was playing with them motherfuckers. They ain't gonna.
Yeah, I got Boston closing it out.
They're gonna close it out, and if they don't, so this is what it is. If Boston does not close it out in Atlanta, they're going to lose. They're probably gonna lose in Boston. If they don't close it out in Atlanta, Atlanta's probably gonna go to Boston and crush them. Because something that people do not talk about when it comes to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is they are the type of players that get down on themselves.
Yeah,
and they don't handle pressure well.
I don't believe in the Celtics neither. I don't like how they're built. I don't know, bro. I think they're a good team. Like they're solid. They might make it to the. If Joel Embiid is healthy, I got the Sixers beating them. But if he's not healthy, then I got Boston beating them. But like I got Boston winning that series. Even if they lose Game 6, I gotta disagree with you. I think they'll take care of business in Game 7. But I do know what you're talking about. Brown and Tatum are a little emotional.
Bro, if this game gets back to ball, even though it's home, Trey,
he's a killer.
Bro. He is one of the most underrated players already. He averages freaking 27 and 10 and doesn't make the All-Star teams. That's how cool. And then he consistently helps his team get to the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a fan of Trey Young. I think he leaves Atlanta soon.
He has to.
I think he end up leaving. That's another guy that could end up in a Laker jersey.
Yeah, Trey Young. See,
I could just see it like he might like the glitz and glamour. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's perfect for him. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Except with him though, when he gets there, it's. When you got somebody that ball dominant, it's like what, and I hate to say this, like if LeBron is still there, will LeBron just play his part and just chill?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Because Trey is gonna come down and he's gonna wave LeBron off, and he's gonna shoot the ball 3-4 feet after he crossed somebody over.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. LeBron is gonna have to have a little bit of humbleness in these next couple of years if he wants to compete for a championship.
yeah,
Like if Dame end up coming there, like you're gonna have to take a back seat, bro. It's just how it is.
yeah, like you're gonna have to let Dame run the team, bro. You're
Yeah,
gonna have to let Dame run the team. Anthony Davis, you're gonna have to let Dame run the team and set
but
you up.
he's cool with that.
Yeah, yeah. The Anthony Davis don't give a
He
fuck.
don't care. He's just he got a bruised cervix.
Bro, ever since he got his money, bro,
Yeah, yeah.
he hasn't given a fuck. Kawhi. Hey, we talk about Kawhi Leonard. Anthony Davis is right up
He's
there.
up there too. He's up there too. Yeah.
It's-
Him winning the championship in the bubble saved him.
Bro, that saved a lot of people.
Yeah, it
Saved a lot of
saved
people.
him. It saved him. But like, regardless who comes out of Boston and Philly, I got whoever wins Miami and Knicks going to the championship.
And a thing that sucks is I want both of these teams to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they got to fuck around and play each other.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the part that's whack. I would love for them to split it up and go face the other considered big dogs left.
Yeah, that would be tight.
But nah, they ain't having that shit. Well, at least one of them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. At least one of them going.
Yeah.
And I want to see Jimmy Butler get a ring, bro.
Me too.
I want to see him get. Shouts out to New York. New York, come back next year. I rock with y'all. But Jimmy Butler, he's going to be one of those superstars, most likely, that 20 years from now people will forget about unless you actually played in Miami. Because the simple fact that
unless he can get a ring.
Exactly. He gets him a ring. He gets him one ring. He solidified. We're talking about Hall of Fame for sure.
Hall of Fame, yeah.
Everything. But if he doesn't get a ring,
I think he makes it to the Hall of Fame anyways. Maybe not first ballot, but if he gets that ring, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. If you really look at some of the people that they put in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean,
but I really do like Jimmy Butler. I would love to see him get a ring. That's probably like them or the Knicks would be like whatever team wins there. I'm following that story. Like that's what I want to see that story prevail. But them fools got an uphill battle.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But the Celtics, bro, they ain't got a real point guard, and then they got freaking what's the dude's name with the hairline?
I know who you're talking about. I know you the light skinned cat.
Yeah, that came from San Antonio. And then they got two small forwards who are ball dominant, and they got a center that's older than LeBron.
Yo,
like I know that's Art Down's team, but y'all team is built suspect, bro.
You talking about Derek White?
Derek White, yeah, Derek White, who's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like then you got Marcus Smart, who's not a real point guard but plays really good defense. But like, I mean, it is what it is. Like I just don't believe in them. Like I think they're good. They might make it to the championship, but if they make it to the championship, they lose to any Western Conference team that's there.
All I gotta say is, them boys like the Eastern Conference is lucky that James Harden pulled his hammy and fucked up a whole possible dynasty, bro.
That's true.
And on top of that, I'm not even gonna say it's just a hammy. They lucky COVID hit.
That too.
Because if COVID doesn't hit, he probably doesn't pull his hammy because he doesn't have to play as hard as he was because he was averaging 25 and 11.
And then you don't run into the Kyrie problem.
Exactly.
Because there's no vaccine. There's no vaccine.
Because what did James Harden do? He sat back. He was like, "Yo, I don't got to score this hoe. I'm going to average 11, 12 assists, and y'all get off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to score when I got to.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say. The Eastern Conference, I'm sure every team when James Harden got on this bullshit again, I'm sure the Eastern Conference teams were like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They were happy. They were happy. They were.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yo, and Giannis need to thank them niggas too. Cause they blew them niggas out. They blew them niggas out. Then the next
Ran 'em.
game, them nigga pull his hamstring and then Kyrie sprained his ankle.
It was over with. It was over with.
This is the shit that don't nobody talk about shit like this.
That was that super team. But the Nets turned that around with some good pieces. Like, yeah, they lost all those superstars. Like, I'm not taking away, but they turned it around with a lot of good pieces and a lot of money going forward.
Bro, this is with them the way that the Brooklyn Nets are currently constructed, bro. They are the team that they could have won. They could have won this. They were one player away from upsetting the 76ers. Because
They was 1 inch away from winning that game when KD stepped on the
when he stepped on that line.
Yeah, bro.
Even if they would have won that game, they would have lost that next series because Kyrie and James Harden was done.
Yeah.
They probably would have lost. They would have probably lost that next series. But if the way that I like the way that the Brooklyn Nets look. I like their team. I like their team. They just need one superstar, just one.
Just one, yeah. Like if Dame went there, they would be cold.
Oh my God, that's what bro.
Yeah, they would be cold. They would be really cold because they got a bunch of cold ass role players, bigs, athletics,
that play
shooters, all that.
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges is probably one of the most underrated players in the NBA.
Bro, you have Bridges over here, and then you got
Dinwiddie,
and then you got Dinwiddie's probably gonna come off the bench and be like a 6-man type, and then you got
the other Curry.
Yeah, if they can pull off getting Dame, because that's who they are talking about getting. They're talking about trying to get him. They're the number one team right now that's out in the open talking about Dame. If they can get him and not have to give up too much and give up all the rest of their draft picks that they just recently got for KD and for Kyrie, they'll be all right. Y'all see the media trying to catch Giannis up. What you talking about, BP?
Yeah, what that even mean?
I don't know. It's probably the whiskey. It's probably the whiskey. I was about to say scotch, but he drinks whiskey. Oh shit. Anyways, bro.
Scotch sounds old. You want some scotch?
You want some scotch, sir?
Yeah. But BP looked like he would drink scotch, though.
I'm sure he would drink scotch. If that was the only thing he had left to drink in his cabinet, instead of getting his ass up to go to the store, he would just sit there and drink scotch.
With ice.
And then he'll fuck around, and then in the group chat, he's gonna take a picture of it, or he's gonna
salute us. He's a salute us. Yeah.
He says, I ain't even drink today. Yeah, I know you ain't drink today because it's only been 1 minute.
Yeah. 12:01.
Exactly. But yesterday around like 11:58, 59. Yeah. I'm sure. I've definitely smacked some scotch. I'm sure you did. Anyways, bro, Nate, man, before we get up out of here, man, any last words that you want to tell the people for in regards to the playoffs?
Great playoffs this year. I've been excited. I've been glued to the TV watching these games. I don't know. It's a toss-up who's going to win. I think the West is going to be just a shootout, and then the East is going to get crazy over there. And couldn't even pick you a winner right now.
You said you can't.
Like I couldn't. Like
Yeah.
if you were like pick one team, if I had to pick one team to like really put my money on, it might be the Warriors. But that's just because it's Curry in them. But I really don't know, bro.
Yeah, at this current moment, I got the Warriors. I got the Warriors winning the championship again.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win the championship again. And if they don't win, I expect it's either gonna be the Warriors, whoever's in the West.
Denver or the Warriors to me. Or or the Suns, I guess.
The Suns, possible too. Possible the Suns.
Yeah. But I think Denver definitely has a chance to win the championship for sure.
Yeah, I got Denver. I got Denver or but most likely the Warriors because I think the Warriors have beat Denver too. Shout out to King Cole. I wasn't trolling you. I really mean that. It's not King Cole.
I think if it's the Warriors or the Nuggets in the ship, the West coming home with the ship no matter what. But if it's the Suns or like the Lakers, the East can sneak them.
Yeah. Shout out. I still want Miami to win this year. I want Miami to win this year.
That would be a dope story. If I definitely rooting for Miami.
And if Miami doesn't win New York, I want the Knicks one.
That would be lit too. Those two stories would be tight.
I'm going to New York. I'm gonna travel to New York in the summertime if the Knicks win the fucking championship.
That's what's up.
Anyways, Nate, man, I appreciate you, brethren.
Yeah, I love talking basketball. Let me know. Anytime you're talking this basketball, I'll come up here and talk my shit.
I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing this shit a few times a week. But I'm going to we're gonna have to talk about Aaron Rodgers. He's official too.
Yeah. To the Jets, right?
Yeah, he's official. And he got his jerseys on. He dabbed up the coach and shit like it's his homeboy. He probably only knew that nigga for like an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, hey Rod.
Yeah. I talk that football too. So anytime, just let me know.
Facts. Everybody out there, I got Get Your Bars Up Sports. I got the channel up. What I'm going to do is, since this is a battle rap channel, hip hop channel, I'm going to keep this live up, but I'm going to take all the clips of the different commentary shit that we got on here, and I'm going to bring that over to Get Your Bars Up Sports because we're about to start going live over there talking our sports shit. So, anyways,
facts.
You be ignoring me, nigga. This nigga Andre Brown, I called you your government name on live, but nobody gives a fuck. I don't be ignoring you, Mr. Gordon. I don't ignore you. Don't make me have to dish you on a track. What?
I can't even see the comments. So, but on that note, you have a great night, BA, and I will talk to you soon, my guy. Appreciate you having me up.
All right, bro. Yo, this nigga hitting me up in my DM talking about, yo, you be ignoring me. Why you dissing? I'm gonna put a diss track on you, nigga. Get your bars up. I already got better songs than you anyway, nigga. Stop playing. You don't even know nothing about sports anyway. You still talk about the Seattle Supersonics and they've been going for over a decade. We ain't doing that. They've been going for damn near 2 decades. Stop it. Oh shit. He said respectfully, Indy's cracking. Yeah, I don't watch hockey. I think the Kraken are the hockey team. I believe they are the hockey team. Shout out to the Mariners though. Shout out to them. 100%. But anyways, I'm up out of here. Thank y'all for rocking, everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Everybody that will be watching this tomorrow morning because everybody's going to be, we got to see who's talking about sports. Salute to y'all. Make sure when y'all get up in here, hit that like button and shit. Man, if you don't got your bars up, you can definitely hold this L. And until the next time, peace and love. Get your bars up, sports. Holla.
Let me get your bars up, though. The world's #1 source for battle rap. And all that, you know what I'm talking about? Aye, it was dark dark at the bottom where I started from. We ain't got a bag, then I got my bars up. Remember the paper tag, ay, on that hot boy. This money keep me on forever like a lost boy. Ay, I wrote up soon as I woke up. Get your bars up, don't come if you don't want none. Tell your bitch go buy some merch, nigga, it's merch. Have my nigga borrow you to death, just say the word.
Yeah, this is Butler Media, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Salute, salute, salute.
Tell these niggas.